Alright then. So, a quick recap on yesterday. We figured out why I wasn't able to... Well, the cause of the random white pieces with these two nations right here. And so, abused the system to force it to give it up to me. Additionally, Tianwan is falling apart very, very quickly, with many, many military commissions popping up, which is not a good sign. Quinn and Lian are also not doing so well. Anyway, I'm thinking of sticking with waiting until I get Diplotech 20 in order to get myself some exploration ideas. Besides, if I keep conquering at this rate, I'm probably not going to have much admin points for anything in particular anyway, so... In fact, I think it might be time for me to start using advisors. Alright. That should improve my monarch point gain somewhat. Although I do want to... that does mean I should take the time to eventually remove the restrictions on commoners in the cabinet that the Greater Nobles enforce on me. That way I have less issues to deal with there. And for the time being, I'm not actually going to do much of anything. However, that does not mean that I won't be preparing for the next war. My next target is Kitabatek. Huh. Finally, a union can become real. Those borders are absolutely abysmal. Why are these owned by Lithuania? And why the heck? Why Polish Crimea? Wallachia doing a pretty good job on their own, though. In fact, I think it's just 2 more provinces and they can actually form Romania. Good for them. And what the heck is Yaroslav doing? It appears Novgorod has collapsed. This is quite... I wonder what's going on in the rest of Europe. I can see the Mamluks. And the holy city of Medina. Anyway. Let's let the game run again. Actually, it would run a little bit better if I do it like this, so that I doesn't have to run into the fog. Or, well... worry about fog of war. My nation rank has increased. Oh, I passed 400 dev. I'm now a major country. Definitely have more than Ashikaga anyway. I just need to find the diplomatic screen. There we go. Some merchants. Possible advisor. Not really helpful for me at the moment. I have to compare to a country with average, which is 900. So I do get an extra merchant, however, that's not useful. It's not like I can reach any other trade nodes. And really, the only thing I'd be able to do was just, send trade in some direction. Simply because there's nothing better I can do with it. Because there are only 4 nodes that I can work with, really. The Korea Strait, which is my home node. The 2 directly below it, the Wanghe Basin and Nippon. And then Manchuria, which also happens to be directly below the ones that are directly. Okay, so Hwanghae Basin and Nippon directly flow into Korea Strait. For Nippon, that's the only choice, and for the Hwanghae Basin, it's either the Korea Strait or Mongolia. No, it's just the Korea Strait as well. Just that Nippon can only get it from Manchuria, and the Hwanghae Basin can also get it from Mongolia. Manchuria also gets some from the New World, but there's not anything I can do about it. Similarly, the Korea Strait also gets something from the New World, but again, until I get exploration, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. They must respect my authority. Better than burn their prestige by getting some respect in somewhere else. State privileges. I'm just gonna remove. I'm just gonna need. That's going to help with discipline and whatnot. Honor noble house. Burn that prestige. Yum yum. Yeah, I should build another university. It will raise unrest and autonomy, but okay, as before. 1 out of 16 chance. No. Yeah, 1 out of 16 chance for losing 2 stability, 9 out of 16 chance for not losing any, 6 out of 16 for losing 1. Yep, I lost 1. Oh well. At least it wasn't 2. 2 would be. It would take a long while to be able to, well, recover from that damage. What province? Well, it doesn't have anything that has unrest at the moment, so ignore them. You won't even make the unrest positive. Although very, very close to 0. A negative 0.9. My manpower's gotten high enough. Time to invest in something. Right then, now to wait for another long while. So I'm getting almost 200 per month. At the moment, I figure as soon as the modifier comes in, manpower low, it's going to become a good bit higher. $259. Nice. At this rate, I'll be able to build a road in a couple of decades. Woo! So, Sanuki can get local protectionism. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Trade power, 2.1. Competition is good for everyone. Reduce trade investment or get rid of troublemakers. I sure hope that didn't reduce my staff points. Doesn't really seem like it. Okay. And now just wait around for something interesting to happen. Joy. Lovely. More unrest. It's not like I already needed that. Oh, I haven't stated this yet. Well, that explains a bit. Does Gates get reduced autonomy? Yeah. The autonomy floor is, well, the average autonomy is 20% lower. Alright, I should probably core the most valuable province to me. This one. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any admin points for a while, so. Because I won't be researching admin tech for a little while. I should actually fabricate claims before the spy networks get discovered, because that would not be good. Well, this autonomy is actually reducing here. It will take ages for that to actually finish. The ruler is dead. Long live the Shugo. That's a nice amount of prestige. And the air's not bad either. It's actually a pretty good air. At least better than average, which is a 3 in every stat. At least that's what I would consider average. Additionally, unrest and whatnot. Yeah, more in late monarch, I'll be getting 2 less stat points, and everything's going to have an extra unrest for a while, which is great. I also have to be cautious, because this province might actually revolt. That would not be good for me. Yeah, I'll wait until I have enough to core Tikuz. I'll core them in the order that provides me the... Well, let me rephrase that. I'll do them in the order of which province provides me with the most money, because those are the most valuable. Nichiren Buddhism, a reform movement originating in Japan that attempted to teach Buddhism with a simple, direct method than the meditation or ritual. I'll just continue favoring Zen meditation. It gives me extra prestige, which I can use to get on the noblest good side. When they offer favor is, of course, not on cooldown. Oh well, at least I'm going to get a good bit more MM points, at least for a while. I'll probably stop as soon as the air is ready. Though not necessarily. How much was the core cost again? Just that I remember. 102. Yeah, that's going to be a few months, so... Ignore the rituals. mind just... Nah. 2 more months. Right, who's next? Yes, this province. 500, almost 550 ducats. Wow. That was well over half the amount I spent on that university. Oh, is my education level stuck on substandard? I'd grant 100. That should be enough to increase that again. Wow. I'm actually getting less than 10 points per year. That's not easy to do. It really isn't. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to unite the region. Wait, did Korea just expand? Wow. Maybe that's why they're now considered a major. Are they still too strong for me? Yeah. I miss having a rivalry with someone. I'm just so overwhelming, apparently. Ah, dissemination of the coffee plant. Wait a second. What? Why are the Mamluks getting that event? Are the Mamluks colonizing? No, there's no reason to. Ah, thank you. I can finally get that idea without quite as exorbitant costs. There we are. Finally! Setu is now under burger control. Which means the autonomy is just going to drop now. More money for me. Ah, General died. I wonder how Europe's doing on tech. At very least I can get an approximation. Lose 2 prestige, 25% chance of losing stability. Is your power that weak? You know what, fine. If they take this, they're less likely to ask for something else, too. At least after I've stripped away all their extra autonomy. Embezzler? There seems to be a... What's the decision? Oh, introduce air. Oh, it's been a while since I've done that. Prestige! $18 months remaining, 31 months remaining. It'll be a while. By then... Yeah, the great noble influence will reduce since they no longer have control over the... literally the highest def province I have. I think. Setu has 54, yeah. Capital comes pretty close, but... I think I'll actually build an art corporation. In order to provide more art power. And for a chance to get the more powerful art center modifier. Not continental, but regional. These move around the subcontinent, which happens to be Japan and Korea. I open up the region map mode. Yep, Japan and Korea is the subcontinent. However, I don't see, for some reason, yeah, there's a continental art center here. However, there is no just locals left, not any regionals. So I would presume that for whatever reason, it's just not strong enough. The only province strong enough for a regional center already has a continental. So the regional center simply does not exist until a province comes in with the required amount of hard power, because you need a local requires 3, a regional requires 6, and a continental requires 10. There also has to be enough hard power on the subcontinent itself. So if you have enough for an art center but you don't get any, and there doesn't seem to be any else on the subcontinent, your best bet is probably just to start building temples just about everywhere, because they provide a quarter of a point of hard power. Right, so which province should I stay core? This one? No? Oh, they're about equal. Which one is going to have a faster atomic reduction is my question. There really is no difference. There's not much of one. Do it here. Here, I think I'll actually build a fort just to get the local fortifications to start disassembling themselves. In fact, I think I could do that now. Wooded Highlands. Superb. It's nice having this much money in manpower. I'm able to do projects that were daunting previously. With ease. Relative, anyway. Who the heck are you? Ando. Aren't you one of the Highlands ones? No, you're way up north. Oh, you're the one with the slightly broken color texture. If I sit here, you can actually see the colors move around. Yep. If I zoom in, it goes away, but I'm going to avoid that color. Still not producing any money from Fizen, but pick up with a bit of effort. Okay, so local corporations in Figo. Where is that? Here. Okay. Fizen has better rural infrastructure. Is that it? Appears to be so. How's my aggressive expansion still looking? Yeah, okay. If it were below 30, I would say. Yeah, it might actually be a good idea to just go ahead and just declare war on them for the claims. Like, right now. But, not a good idea. It is not a good idea at the moment. I'd rather wait a little longer. Until later. All the burgers got max. I might as well ask them for a favor. 136 ducats, yes. I'm willing to take a little bit of inflation. Yes, of course. You are, after all, trusted allies, and I'd rather not lose you. And you would make for great loyal vassals in the future. Or, well, autonomous vassals, and then dominions, and then eventually actual vassals that I can integrate, but deal with later is my modus operandi there. I have 52 centralization. It keeps going up and up and up. Corruption's still going to take a while to decrease. A civil war. Didn't you just have a civil war? I guess I'm getting another one. Yeah, ouch. This looks horrible. It really does. Ashikaga keeps entering and then leaving great power status. Alright, make that a state. Oh. Aso clan. There's so many clans down here. utter pain. Offer favor, honor noble house, lose 30 prestige. When can I revoke a privilege? 72 months. Lovely. 52 months. Okay. Some other time then. At least the burgers are happy. Alright, I think it's about time I went ahead and finally finished this road. And pay off the rest with ducats. Superb. It's gonna take 5 years, but oh well. Just gonna take it slow with this game. Especially since my computer certainly is. And the Grand Captain is dead. Oh well. Let's get a different advisor on board. Alright, Figo refusing. I'm not going to be getting anything out of that province for a while, so might as well. These clans are annoying. Alright, so what's the next logical step in developing Satu? Well, I can't actually really develop them any further. It's not trade or economy-wise. Because the final trade building, how much does that require? Well, at the very least, it has a level of diplomatic power thing. Only 22. And the production building, the manufactory, requires admin tech level 31. Not going to reach that anytime soon. 600 ducats! Oh, yeesh, I am liking that event. It gets me so much money so easily. Might actually be smart to build a lot of workshops. Okay. I could get more production centers. Spread around the island. Archipelago. Or I could focus more on getting trade infrastructure built where it makes sense. Yeah. Since trade is not actually affected by autonomy in any way whatsoever, at least not in M&T, it would be smart to upgrade merchant infrastructure wherever, as I said, it makes sense. Pretty much, if it has enough for a workshop, I guess I could probably build upgrade the trade infrastructure. That goes double if it has already a boost to base trade power. So, natural harbor. I don't really care about which little daimyo Ashikaga is influencing next. Alright, so what is their actual dev level? 193. Half of own subjects dev level 470. Which means I have about 40% of the entire dev of the... Well, actually no, I should wait. Okay, so 470 is half of the subjects. So double that is 940. So their own development is also 193. So 940 plus 193. That is 1,030 or so. 1,130. It's not China levels of development, but that is still a lot. That's enough for significant, or well, almost enough. Natural growth of provinces, which means that by the time I actually conquer all that, almost certainly I would be able to hit significant once I've integrated everything. However, taking the shogunate is quite the challenge, so I should wait on that until I am actually ready for it, which is definitely not now. However, I feel like it's about time for me to stop, so after the month ticks over, I'm gonna save and end the recording. The month hasn't ticked over, come on. Save game. Give it a minute. Right, so how far away? Okay, so I'll definitely have the diplomatic power to research goldsmith moneylenders. So, by that point, I'll have exploration ideas unlocked. Who knows what I can find? Oh well. Alright, so until tomorrow. I'll see you then.